From the Miami International Autodrome in Miami Gardens, Florida, this is the ninth round of PSGL PlayStation F3 live on the Premier Sim Gaming League's YouTube. I am your host, Otaku Logan, and yeah, I'm on my own tonight. Byron unfortunately could not make it. Will the stupid Tannoy please shut up, because I can't hear myself speaking. We have 15 drivers tonight. I'll just let you know who is absent. As we go through the names here, it looks like we have Larpa, Riley Mackay, last week's winner, Ethan Cortez, Fabio Grigoletto, Rafael, LRB, Top G are not able to show up tonight, so it looks like tonight we're going to have Lewis in the Mercedes, Angelo in the Williams, who did it right last time, he got 5th place, and if I'm saying this right, Hal Caracelli, our brand new driver, I believe. No one leaving the grid yet, it seems. Seems like all the drivers are just warming up and getting their setups. After all, this is quite a new track to many because of the quite relatively new nature of this track. It's only been around for 2 years, started in 2022. Not the favourite for everyone, in all honesty. To put it as nicely as possible. Finally, we have someone bailing out of the pits. It looks like it is Spicer. Oh my god, that is loud. 1 minute, please, ladies and gentlemen. Make some adjustments. Alright, so do apologise for that. A bit of technical difficulties here, as we see Spicer making his way out of the pits and down the pit road. Good evening to everyone tonight. This is PSGL, sponsored by GT Omega. As you know, wondering, GT Omega is our title sponsor and a leading manufacturer of gaming peripherals, from gaming chairs to sim racing cockpits. You can improve your setup with GT Omega with a 5% off code PSGL, that's it, PSGL, all capitals, at the checkout, for 5% off on GT Omega products at the link www.gtomega.co.uk. So we have the first runner of Spicer making his way out of the pits in the Red Bull. The team to beat in the real Formula 1. And maybe for the many years to come, it seems like no one giving them a good run for their money. No, they did not cheat. And I'm a Ferrari fan, I can attest to this. We're in the final corner we go, and we're going to go on board with Spicer. Cuts his way through the last corner, and down the stretch we go into the first corner. It's a tight right-hander, and then a fast left-hander and a right, before you wind yourself round to the next portion of the course, and it's quite an aggressive left and right before the braking zone here into, oh my goodness, he's invalidated. He nearly hit the wall, which is quite common there, and he has unfortunately paid the price for doing so. But here it is with Lewis down the long DRS stretch here. Once you come out of this turn, just goes past the tennis courts used for the Miami Open tennis tournament. And then you'll be braking into a hard left. Oh, and it is a hard left for Lewis. He's failed to complete the corner clean, and he has ruined his lap. Now Marios, who's been the driver to beat pretty much all season, still at the top with a 17-point gap after Hazara only finished 13 last week in Spain. Makes his way around the stands and, my goodness, cuts the chicane on probably the hilliest, most elevated parts of the track. And then it's quite a long run down, a long straight into a hard left-hander, which will take you to the Hard Rock Stadium home of the Miami Dolphins, who are now, unfortunately, out of the NFL season. And so are the Cowboys, at least. Sorry to any Cowboys fans and in watching, it's quite hilarious to see them choke their season and the Packers be the first number 7 seed to ever win. And Mario sets the bar at 126.465. I'm sure that time will come tumbling down, not if you're Lewis. He messed up and he's 22 seconds down. He definitely will not be getting anywhere. Renz sets the fastest lap at 26.089. Hazara in second place in the championship, but a full win and fastest lap behind Marios. In fact, he needs to win this race and the fastest lap, and Marios has to score a goose egg if he wants to take the lead of the championship on countback. 2 wins each, Marios and Hazara. But of course, Hazara has had the worst luck. As Hazara makes his way around the grandstands, which is quite a tight area, I have to say. And then the tight chicane, which is ludicrous, before another ludicrous turn into the long stretch. Down to the speed trap. Oh, and Devon. What's happened to Devon? I think Devon has had an accident at the chicane. What has happened here? He looks like he's crashed into... Is that one of the barriers? Has to be. Oh, and now, oh, that's just, Angelo just letting drivers through. I don't know why he has to keep going. He doesn't want to be accused of blocking drivers. Right, he gets out of there. But what is going on? I have absolutely no idea what Angelo is doing. He's just going extremely slow, it seems. Cuts the corner. I think he's just trying to let drivers through. This is not his out lap, or it must be his in lap. He's definitely taking it really slow. Must have zero fuel in the tank. We'll move on. And we'll be on with Slash, the hash slinging slasher. Around the final corner he comes in, he's coming into the pits, it looks like. I don't think he's very happy with his lap. He invalidated his first lap. So it looks like everyone's set a lap. And should mention this track is 19 turns, 5.41 kilometers, and an estimated top speed of 200 miles per hour. 320 kilometers per hour. As you know, apparently, according to Logan Sargent, WTF is a kilometer, and rumour has it, Miami, the entirety of Miami, don't know what a kilometer is either. Yet on their site, they've got it in kilometers. No wonder no one's attending this event next year. Good situation for Renz Thomason right now on the top step. He has won in Singapore. He did cross the line first in Las Vegas, but did get a penalty for cutting the course, cutting the pit lane entry, which is a no-no. Should mention in the briefings here, looks like Renz and Maris on to set their second set of laps. 126.089 to beat. Now I should mention about the pit exit and pit entries when coming to around Renz Thomason's situation. The drivers must keep to the right of the solid white line, separating the pit entry and the track. Crossing this line with full tyre more prohibited. Crossing the blue, light and dark painted area separating the track and the pit entry of any part of the car in any direction is prohibited. And when exiting the pits crossing the line, obviously it is with early war is prohibited. But they are allowed to use the asphalted or painted area, but no part of the car should be on contact with the track. So there you go. So it looks like Marius is off on his lap. It's quite a short run up to the first corner for the race. Kind of like Las Vegas. And we only have, looks like, 23 watchers. Where have you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I did not expect to get this many people watching. We're supposed to be watching F1, gentlemen and ladies. In fact, we actually have more watchers. Well, we almost have as many watchers as F1. Hi, Jess and Byron. That's where Byron is, by the way. He used to cover for James Head, who had a power cut in his area. Shame. See the Marius in the Alfa Romeo, which will be renamed to another team, which we cannot mention the name of. Wow! Slides through the chicane. Just like Takumi Fujiwara in Initial D, and then makes his way down the stretch. So it's not going to be. It's going to be that gambling company we can't mention next year or this year. An alternative, though, they'll be named Kit in countries where gambling advertising is banned. I think that's quite a first for Formula One. We've had, of course, we've had Tobacco Brand being sponsorship, but there we go. Marius, can he get the top? No, 2 tenths down. 2 tenths, well, he's 2 tenths up on his time, but he's also 1.5 tenths down on Ren's time. And speaking of Ren's, here he is, Ren the final corner, but he is slower than last time. He needs to be faster in the third sector if he can get any time better than that. No, he's 16 hundredths short, 16 thousandths, I mean. But yes, Alfa Romeo is going to go under a new name. It's not going to be Alfa Romeo anymore. It's going to be that gambling company or Kick, but I'm still going to be calling it Sauber. But we have had tobacco advertising, obviously, before it was Verboten. Justin's on a good lap here. Good enough for second, 17 thousandths down. Justin, who got second place last week for his third consecutive podium, trying to make it 4 tonight, perhaps the W, and he's in good contention right now. Who is coming to the line next? I think it's Hazara, but Hazara is much slower, so he's going to be coming into the pits. So it should be Sipala, who is on a lap, coming around the final few corners to the Red Rock Stadium. Not the Red Rock, that's a casino in Vegas. The Hard Rock Stadium, I should say. And he is third place. Very impressive time from the Williams driver who got a podium finish last week. He's had a first, then a second, and then a third. Is it going to be fourth? Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a win for him. The other McLaren of Fazio is coming into the pits. Yashir Saki, still the only driver not to set a lap here at the Miami International Autodrome in Miami Gardens. Miami, of course, one of the sunnier places to go in January. Just checking what is the temperature there. Temperature currently should be 79 Fahrenheit or 26 Celsius. 79 for January is pretty good in the Northern Hemisphere. Of course, the United States has had about 10 racetracks in Formula One. Might be more, maybe 11 or 12. Of course, we currently have Austin, this track, of course, and Las Vegas. We also have had, in the past, Indianapolis, Phoenix, Detroit, Long Beach, Caesars Palace, which don't tell me about. We all know it was a disaster. Riverside, Sebring hosted the first one in this very state in 1959. And of course, the Indianapolis 500 was World Championship round for the first 11 years of the World Championship of Drivers. Oh, and I forgot Watkins Glen. How can you forget Watkins Glen? I would like to apologise to anyone living near Watkins Glen. Of course, this state did host the very first Formula One United States Grand Prix in 1959 at Sebring, just north of Miami. Still host of the 12 Hours of Sebring, as drivers making their way out now. It'd be cool if F1 did ovals again. It only did one oval track before, but it wasn't really F1, was it? Wherever they count it in their standings, then it's fine by me. Yeah, Miami Dolphins were playing in Kansas City, which was very cold. Colder than the North Pole. Fab. Just fab. Oh no, we're gonna have to restart. It's illegal blocking, are you kidding me? Where's the illegal blocking? And I have to wait 5 flipping minutes! Oh, we're gonna restart anyway, settings are wrong. But unsafe pit release is off and pit lane tire sim is on. Yasuo Saki just noticed he's retired. Did he crash or something? Or is he doing a last to first? Anyway, the settings are wrong, we are going to have to restart. Spider on his last lap. Round the left-hander he goes, round the marina, which is still fake. Surely you can find the permission to get water into that blooming marina. Down the stretch he comes, coming through the fast kinks. The kinky kinks, down to probably the slowest part of the track. The massive U-turn grandstand. To the chicane we come. Gotta be careful with this one. And it looks like he is. Into the tight lefty. Oh no! He's hit the wall! He's hit the wall, and that's his chances of pole over. Now, what about the others? We have, looks like, Spicer, yeah, he's had a massive off there. His teammate Justin's coming around as well. Is he going to be giving him a tow? I think he is. This might be a very smart play from Spicer. The two Red Bulls doing what the Red Bull boys did in Abu Dhabi in 2021 qualifying. And there he goes. Nice planning from Spicer. After that crash, he thought he'd just change his plan and become the tow. Can Justin improve though? Yes it is! The tow has held 0.16 up! And that has Rens Thomason absolutely fuming. Simple as invalidated. Marius is heading down the street now. He's only 6 thousand faster than last time though. Don't think he's going to do it. Coming to the line now as Rafael goes fourth. Marius gets nothing anywhere near. Ren's now around the final corner. Can he get pole position? Needs to improve by nearly 1.5 tenths. Got it, look at that! 1:25.620! An absolutely monstrous time! He gets pole by over 3 tenths! Absolutely sensational laps from the McLaren driver, and as Healer comes across the line, he will not place any higher. He'll finish in 10th, but it is Renz with a clutch pole positions. Rens Thomason is on pole with Justin in the front row as well. Impala third, Rafael in fourth, Marius in fifth by 4 thousandths. Pfizer in 6th and Fuzzo 7th, just behind by 8 thousandths. Angelo in 8th, Splash in 9th, rounding out the top 10 is Kikilo, and then it's Rosso Catacelli. Hazara, another disappointing qualifying from him. He needs to get these points soon. There's only 3 rounds to go, including this one, with Devin, Lewis in the 7th row, and the final spot is taken by Yasuyosaki, who didn't set a time. Also, why has he got no tire as debit? Pardon me. Right, so this is a restart. Which is a shame. So, yeah. Restart. So everyone leaving the session now. Right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, looks like we are ready for the action. Do apologise about there being no action. But of course we had to restart due to the glitches and problem with the setups. However, we're back now and ready to go. And Yasser Saki saying in chat, please, for the love of God, don't do terrorism. I don't know what he means by that. By the way, where have all my viewers gone? It's 7 viewers. We had triple that last time. Never mind, we will try and get everyone back. Remember, we are live at the Miami International Autodrome. So I'll just remind you of the grid again. It is Renz, Justin, Imsapala, Raphael, Mario, Spicer, Fazil, Angelo, Slash, Hilo, Caracelli, Hazara, Devin, Lewis, and Yasser Saki at the back. We didn't set a time. Everyone getting readied up, their setups ready for tonight's race. 29 laps around the Miami Gardens, around the Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Dolphins. In fact, that stadium is used as the paddock during the Grand Prix weekend. Fun fact to know. So we're just waiting for everyone to ready up. No Ferraris, I've noticed, by the way. No names whatsoever. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 5 lights ahead of the drivers. It's lights out, away we go. And they all get off the line pretty clean, and it looks like Reds Thompson's going to take the lead into the first corner. No challengers there at the first corner, but we've got some chaos at the back. Looks like lots of shuffling going on through the first few corners. That's Slash getting up to 8 for Reddy. Angelo down to 9. Into the next corner as we go, and there's a double spinner. That is Russell Caracelli and Kihilu making their way down the orders, and Slash has also spun around. Looks like Fazio and Devon are getting it on as the Renz and Justin approach the first DRS zone. Not active until lap 3, of course, but Justin is putting on a challenge. He got up to second place with potentially help from his teammates in the qualifying, but it wasn't enough to beat Renz, who was on a flyer. It could have been 4 or 5 tenths years ahead if it wasn't for that tow, as Zero and Devon are battling into the grandstands and into the chicane. And it looks like for Zero that stays in 8 for the meantime, as the leaders make their way down the long backstretch. Seems like this one goes on forever, but it looks like Justin is going to try and get a move on Renz, but he's not going to get enough to get into front. And now Devon putting on a challenge with Fazio in 8th and does take the move into the hairpin. And now his next challenge will be Angelo 1.5 seconds ahead. First lap now complete as they're going to battle again into the first corner, and Devon takes position back. So this battle will go on for a few laps. That's Lewis off in out of turn 1, and he will fall out to the back of the grid. So we begin lap number 2 now. Down the stretch we go once again. Renz Thomason coming in the lead with Justin in second and Sapalo in third. Raphael down in fourth and Spicer, who is trying to close in on the Aston Martin driver. Mario's down in sixth, our championship leader, and Hazara and Frizio are battling for ninth position. And a dive from Hazara doesn't look like it's going to work out for the second place man in the championship. He is staying within close range of the McLaren driver. They lock up into the chicane. It could be a real devil of a corner, that. Now it looks like Angelo's closed up to Marios. Marios needs to stay ahead if he wants to keep his lead in the championship that large. And on the outside goes Angelo. And still staying in the side as there's a battle for the lead. That's Justin who's trying to get to the lead of Renz Thomason, but he couldn't pull it off. He might have another chance going into the DRS zones as that's enabled this lap. Angelo could not get past Marios there. Still stays in 7th for the meantime, but wow, what a close shave for Renz and Justin. They could not get through into the lead, and now he has to stick behind that Troll McLaren for quite a while now before he can strike at the DRS zone. Here he comes, approaching the first DRS zone of the course of this race. Can Justin breathe past Renz? Will Renz put up a challenge? That's Justin going around the outside, into the corner. And that's Justin into the lead of the Miami Grand Prix. And Sapala in third. And it looks like Frizio's falling down the order. I fear he may have a problem. Yasir Saki, who started in last, is now in the top 10. He's eligible for points as Hilu, Slash and Caracelli are battling for 12th place. Looks like the battle's going to continue, and now Renz as the role reversal here. He has DRS and now he's back into the lead of this race. And Justin will now have another chance at the next DRS zone near to detection, and now here's the activation. Saki has lost his 10th position. He's back out of the points. Now, can Justin close up again? No, he won't. Renz back in the lead of this race, and now Hazara down in 9th, closing up to Devon, who was in a fight with Frizio, but Frizio's dropped off, it seems. See, the gaps between the top 7 are quite close, within half a second of each other. Sapala trying to close up and join that fight as well, but it's going to be Justin with the advantage, and now the DRS open once again. Should be plain sailing for Justin, I'm sorry, on Renz. And through he goes back into the lead, but if they keep battling this much, Sapala is going to have a licking his lips, and he's going to try and fight his way to the top. And you've got Raphael and Spicer all waiting their turn. Further back, we've got Devon and Hazara. Hazara into 8th place now. Hazara needs to close up. He's almost at Mario's, his championship rival. Gap's pretty large as the leaders come down into the backstretch once again. And here he goes, it's Renz once again. Dives into the inside. What is Justin's response? Justin's sticking on the outside, and he's still in close range, and now he's going to have DRS. He comes in on the outside of turn number 1, it looks like. What's Renz's response? Renz keeping it on the inside and sticks ahead. Great defensive moves, but that means Sapala's now coming into the fight. And maybe to Raphael, as Justin closing up now within 1.3 tenths of the leader. Sapala sticking in close range to the final corner before the DRS zone now. And there is an incident in Sector 1. Lewis has had an incident at the 3rd turn of the course. Is in last place. Now Justin is going to try and get back into the lead again. There's Renz's view of it, and that is going to be... Is it going to be back in the lead? Yes, he is, and now he's got to be careful. Sapala is trying to get past as well. Look how close these top four are. It's only lap 5, but it's already kicking off. Through the chicane, quite elegantly we go. They have to be quite elegantly. If they make one false move, it could be curtains. Now, once again, Renz will have the initiative. He will have the DRS to get past once again. So it's like this game of turnabout, taking the lead. But you don't really want to be in the lead at this rate because you're just going to get past. It's just going to be a game of chess, perhaps. A game of strategy. Lots of game theory going on tonight between these drivers. Now Justin's going to try and take the lead into the inside. Does he know he's deciding to stay behind? After all, that is probably the weakest link of the DRS zones. The other two seem to be superior. And Sapala waiting for either one of those drivers to make a mistake. And that might have been a mistake there. That was Justin going off course, off the racing line at the chicane. And I think Lewis has packed his bags and is going to head onto the... Yeah, he's packed his bags. He's heading on the next flight home back to London. Just not been his night. Justin now going to take the lead back. Just in time. Take the lead again. Renz just clearing the floor. He's like, okay, I'll have that back soon. Don't you worry. I don't know what he's going through these drivers' heads. Look how close they are. It's like Silverstone 2022. If only that was every race. Whoa, that's Angelo hit the wall. Angelo's hit the wall. That may have affected his car. We're not quite sure. But now Renz with the DRS once again. Justin defending. And that has caught Renz off guard. That has caught Renz off guard. And now he's going to have quite a tough time trying to get back past. And this might give Sapala a chance to get past. But he's also dropped off. Maybe he was caught by surprise as well. Quite the move from Justin. That might be looked at. It did look quite late. But I wouldn't say it's moving under braking. Of course, you're only allowed to defend your position once by swerving. And then you have to either stay on the inside or move back, or that'll be moving under braking. Here we go once again. That move might have given Justin a big lead. He's now half a second ahead, but it is starting to close down. Renz clearly has the advantage on the straights. Justin is not going to do anything about it this time. And once again, Renz is your leader. Top 6 within close range. That clout of the wall has really hurt Angelo. He's now 1.3 down on Marios. Meanwhile, further back, Kahilu has passed Caracelli for 13th. Oh, but that is a very bad exit from that corner, and that's going to keep Caracelli close range. Meanwhile, the leaders once again fighting for superiority. Justin can't make the move. He's like, alright, you did that move to me earlier, I'm going to do it to you. Whoa, that was a slow one by Renz. Either that or they are very good round the corners and Renz is only good on the straights. And now, Justin is battling Thomason again. But he won't get past this time. Fix the microphone. Is the microphone... Meanwhile, the battle for 13th is just going on and on, or 12th actually. How is my microphone, guys? Can you let me know as the battle for the lead continues? Justin and Renz going side by side, and Justin gets ahead once again. Sapala, staying within close range, really wants to get past it. That looks like a mistake by Raphael. They will have Spicer up as it says gearbox. I mean, look how close these drivers are getting. They've got real guts going through the chicane. That's tight. That's tungsten guts for you. Thompson once again closing up to Justin. And once again takes the lead, but only just. Oh, but here goes a switchback. Is that a switchback for Justin? It is. And they're going to go side by side down the home stretch. But Justin on the outside hasn't got as much speed and will not get back the lead. Oh, and he nearly touches him. He nearly touches him. As Hazara has got into 9th. I'm sorry, I can't cut away from it. This is just too good to watch. Top level racing, and it's not even the top level. So here we go again. Justin and Renz will continue their switcheroo game. And right on the outside, Justin goes. Oh, whoa, what's happened here? That was Renz Thomason having a bit of a slide. They're going side by side into the slopes part of the track. And Renz holds it off. What is going on? It's only lap 9. And they're already fighting like it's the end of the world. So here we go again. Justin Renz goes to the left. We'll be going to the left again. Justin will be going on to the inside this time. And through into the corner, he takes the lead once again. This battle will not end. Devon and Angelo fighting for 7th. Devlin gets the job done. Saki holding off as now it looks like Renz is taking the lead again. He has! Renz takes the lead on the home stretch. Sorry, I was about to say, Hazara and Yasuo Saki are fighting for 9th, and he gets the 9th position once again. Now, Justin within 1/10 of the leader. Renz trying to hold him off with everything he's got. As he comes through the marina now. Charles Leclerc's least favourite place to drive. Down the stretch we go once again. Now it's going to come back to him. Sapala watching with bated breath. The innocent, or not so innocent, bystander. He's going to try and use the DRS. But he pulls back for now as Justin takes the lead once again. He must be loving this. He's got a front row seat to top tier action. Everyone on the hard tyres, by the way, it looks like it's going to be everyone on the same strategy. That is an angle we do not want. Here we go then, the lead once again, and it is Renz Thomason in the lead again. The battle behind isn't really kicking off. It just seems like it's just going to be the top 2, and here's Justin once again. And the inside, he's not used much battery, I have to say. He doesn't need the battery. Back into the lead he goes. These two drivers are just playing the longest game of chicken ever. You can have the lead, and I can have the lead. It's like a truce. But it isn't helping because everyone behind him is just catching up. Renz takes the lead once again. I had to cut off for a second there. Right, so this battle seems to be continuing on forever. I do have to change my microphone, I think, so I will be back in a minute. Right, I hope this is any better. As the lead battle continues again, Renz Thomason is trying to take the lead again. Justin just took the lead a few seconds ago, and they're still fighting for the lead down the corbs, and that's going to cost Rens Thomason. Rens Thomason now is under trouble with Memsapala, but he somehow holds it together and is still within close range of Justin. So they come out once again. It looks like the gap is building again. Through, here we go, Rens Thomason for the lead again, and oh, Justin Swartz to the right. Got caught out there by Rens. And Rens is, no, he's still ahead, he's well ahead. They'll come around again. So here we go. What will Justin do this time? It looks like there's finally a battle behind him. That is Spicer and Raphael side by side into the final few corners they come, and it is Raphael who holds on against Spicer. So both Red Bulls in this battle, and meanwhile the other Red Bull who's ahead is fighting for the lead, but he won't get it. Spicer holding off Raphael. No, he can't. They're into the corners they come again, still side by side. Bad corner for Memsapala there. It's Raphael, Spicer, still in the corner. Oh, and Spicer has missed a mistake there, and Raphael will hold on to the fourth. And Marius now is going to be in close range. This is a fantastic battle. I hope you're enjoying every second of this. Here we go again. Justin on the outside. But will he get the position going into the corner? Still side by side. They cannot be separated. Side by side, wheel to wheel. And Memsapala is getting very anxious now. But Rens Thomason's still in the lead. Come down to the backstretch now, and it's a yellow flag. Angelo is out. Angelo is out to the race. He's had a crash in the chicane. Now, will that be a safety car? He is pulled off the course. As the fight for the lead continues again, no, it won't be. It's fine. We are going to be continuing on here in Miami. Here on PSGL, sponsored by GT Omega. Remember, 5% code with the code PSGL, all in capital letters, on gtomega.co.uk with your next purchase. The leaders now coming through. Top six, very close in range. Oh, that's a bad move from Justin in that corner. Horrible line, and now Memsapala is going to try and take his second place, but he's going to try and take his first place as Justin once again. These two cannot be separated at all. Into the lead again, and that's Memsapala on the outside. How have they not crashed? Very close as Thomason into that corner to the leader at the chicane. As we continue on, it is Rens Thomason closing up once again for the lead. And that is for the lead. Just gets through. Oh, we got some pitters. Everyone's going into the pits. Rens is on his own. This might change the whole race up. Spicer also staying out. Well, he can't. He'll be double stacking. Myers also there. So this has changed the game quite a bit, I have to say. Everyone in the pits now. All be going on mediums. Justin and Memsapala, Raphael. All on, and that will also be Carcelli coming through. Now, will he come out ahead? Yes, he will. Whoa, whoa, no! Oh, he's made a mess of it! He's made a real mess of it, and he's lucky not to have collected any of the leading drivers who just pit. That was a very close call. Very, very, very close call. I'll just be back in a few minutes to try and sort something out. Right, we're back, and it's Marios into third place provisionally. I say provisionally because we had some pitters. And Renz has come in. Renz come in, Spies are staying out. A very crucial move at this point of the race where everyone's making a stop. Now, Renz in the pits. He needs to have a clean stop here if he wants to take that lead back. On the VMC goals, you'll have the tyre advantage. And Miles coming in into the pit as well. Hazara is not pitting. He's staying out and he'll take second place provisionally. But here's the key moment. Justin, can he get out ahead? Yes, he can! He is intact into the lead! And Rent has fallen down to third provisionally, it seems like. The undercut has worked to perfection for Justin and Sapala, who take provisional first and second. Net first and second, sorry, not provisional. Big, big moment in the race. As now, Justin and Fazio will battle. And I think he's going to be doing Renz Thomason a favour. They've got 2 by 2 here going into the fight. That is Fazio holding back for Renz Thomason. They're free wide into the corner. Freeway battle for the net lead. And it's and Powell loses out to Renz. What a team effort from the McLaren boys. And now Justin is alongside his old foe once again. And he's going to have DRS and Justin will have no answer to it. Will he? No answer. He is defenseless. And here comes Renz Thomason. That is absolutely insane. But Spicer's into the pits. Is it going to be enough? He's back in to net first place. Yeah, he'll definitely be ahead of him. Hazara trying to defend there. Hazara is going to be playing spoiler here. Justin's not going to like this. Hazara struggling. Justin squeezed to the outside. Justin squeezed to the outside. He gets through. Nerves and powers to get past Hazara. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in all this. Hazara overtaken on the inside by Mzapala. Now that's really opened it up. Renz is nearly a full second ahead of Justin. Quite crucial at this pace of the race, but he has the DRS, does Justin. Closing the gap. But that gap feels like an eternity now. Hazara's thrown a spanner in the works, and probably Fazio as well, as he lets Maris through. And now, Spicer, by the way, has fallen down to 8th place. He had a terrible one lap, it seems. Now it is a full second. This is not helping Justin. He's got no he's got no ERS. Renz is well ahead of the game. Sapala is closing up. Renz has the fastest lap, the tyre advantage to boot. And we're going to battle for 5th place. That's Hazara holding his 5th position despite his tyre. I think he's going to be going the alternate strategy. Softs. Quite an interesting choice, quite a bold strategy. What will pay off for him, we'll have to see. As Mario's going on the outside for 5th place, he can't get it. Hazara still holding him up. Hazara still getting around as Caracelli sets the fastest lap, but he is the last place driver, so he won't get a point if he were to finish there. Oh, Hazara has a massive slide, and this is going to be easy pickings for Marios, I presume. And it is going to be, he's going to get the outside. But Spicer there with 3 wide coming down the stretch. And through goes Spicer as I cough my way into this corner. And Marios is trying to get the outside. Great move from Marios with Azara at a disadvantage. Gets back into 6th now. The top 6 are where they were. But those gaps are definitely not what they used to be. Look at this then, Msapala right behind Justin again. Oh, look at this, the gap's 2 seconds. Brazil did throw a spanner in the works. Hazara threw a spanner in the works. This is the last thing he wanted. That's Hazara finally in the pits. Now, what's it going to be? Is it going to be softs? Or is it going to be mediums? It's going to be... It is mediums. So I think he's just going to try and see if he gets an advantage with these fresher mediums near the end of the race, because they did pit before the halfway mark. So you never know, we could be running on empty, those tyres, at the end of the race, but only they know that. How you use them tyres, of course. And Sapala closing up to Justin again! No, can't do it. What about the corner? He's going to get a switchback. He's not. Rafael, Marios, and Spicer fighting for 4th. And Spicer still in 4th, Marios in 5th, and Rafael's lost it big time there. Down to 6th he goes. Lost 2 positions within 2 corners. And now the fight for 4th will begin. Spicer will have the championship leader Marios on his gearbox. Here he comes, he's going to go for the move on the inside. No, he's not going to dive. He's not going to dive into the inside, and it's going to be a 4th place still for Spicer. Meanwhile, the battle for 2nd continuing on as Renz runs into the distance. Justin holds on for 2nd. He's going to get another podium, and 4 podiums in 4 races it will be if he is successful. And so this is almost the exact order, except Riley Mackay is not here, and Renz is. It was the inverse last week. Fazio is behind Devon. He's still on those hard tyres. Is he trying to go softs? Quite interesting if it was. There you go, this battle for 2nd place now. They're side by side. And Msapalo, the DRS, is going to get through. What is Justin's response? Just going to let him go on by. Miles sticking behind Spicer, so the Red Bulls are now taking up the 2nd row, and Rafael the first to get a penalty. That is going to be fatal to his chances of getting on this podium. Besides, he's like 8 seconds away, so it doesn't look like it's going to help him though. And Ren is just drifting away. He's got the way better setup. It's clear to see 4 seconds the gap. As the 2nd place battle rages on. We've got 9 laps to go here at Miami Autodrome. War win by Ren, says Bas Bramer. Hello to you, Bas. Yeah, 4 seconds. That strategy by Fazio has definitely helped. By letting him through, and speaking of him, he's sped in the pit lane and got 5 seconds. He's done his bit, and now he's going on the red soft tyres. The Rogue Runner here at the Miami International Autodrome. He is going to be going on the soft tyres. I'm sure he'll get to the end of those. Slash also in the pits. I think he'll be trying to make his way up the order, but it is going to be a long shot. Zapala still in 2nd place. Out the final few corners we are going to be going, and now the 4.5 seconds. It's starting to look very ominous for the drivers in 2nd and 3rd. Once again, Justin getting close but can't get there. Kelly gets a penalty now. So 5 seconds the gap has now become. Starting to become pretty ominous. As meanwhile the stadium in Pittsburgh is -7 degrees Celsius. Imagine playing in those temperatures for football. Oh, and now Justin's fall out of DRS range. The battle is starting to become less wide open every lap as Mario's into 4th place. That will be crucial in the battle for the championship. He is now in 4th place. That is 8 points. Spicer trying to get back behind. He has DRS to help him. Oh, it looks like he's staying on 7th gear, so he's not going to challenge that position. He's going to wait until the next DRS zone, it seems. Will Marios be too concerned? I don't think he will. We know Mario is capable of. They come down the stretch once again. Marios will have a 24-point lead over Hazara as it stands, who will only get 1. In fact, I don't think he'll be 2nd place. He will be 2nd place, actually. Yeah, he's too far to catch. 59 to Marios 83. And that will give Marios a chance to win the championship at the next round in Silverstone. 2-time winner of the season. Hazara, a 2-time winner of the season. Ren's trying to become a 2nd-time winner of the season as well. Had quite an inconsistent season. He hasn't shown up in some races, hasn't finished well in some races, but has won once in this season. As it looks like Hilu and Yasser Saki getting on for 8th. Sasaki has done well to get from the back to the points. He wants to get that 3rd extra point. Battle for 4th continuing. Once again, cannot get past. Raphael now and a shot at 6 points. 6th place, sorry. It's 5 points for 6, not 6. Quite weird though. Spies are now once again behind Marios. Close range. Like all the other cars were much earlier, but doesn't seem like that's the case now. 6-second lead now for Renz. Or borderline 6. Now it's 6. And Msapala just sees him just running away. No sight at all. He cannot see him. Justin, it looks like the top 4, the top 3 is set. The top 4 is not. Because Spies are still fighting with Marios for that 4th. It may rage into the final 5 laps, but please do not think this race is yet over. There may be a spanner in the works. There may be a safety car. That could turn the race on its head. Battle here for 8th. That's Yasser Saki and Kihilu. Looks like that Saki is going to try and get the move. And he will. Into the corner he goes, and it is pretty good there for Yasser Saki, getting his way up the order again. Now that is a 7 position gain for the newcomer here. Has done pretty well to get up the order. And it doesn't look like he's going to get any other higher, though. He is 6.6 seconds behind Raphael. Meanwhile, Spies are trying to bid for fourth once again. Marius doesn't want to give this up, but he may have to. And there it is. Into fourth he goes. Spies are into fourth, and now Marius will be only getting 6 points as it stands. They just bump through. They just go bump through that chicane. Does Justin. Now, what will Marius do here? Will he try to get the lead back? Don't think he'll be getting enough runway to get this. Nope, he will not. But how about the battle for 8th? Will that be one being contested? Getting close, but he won't get close enough. Saki keeps hold of that 8th place. So we go again. 6.7 seconds now the lead for Rens Thomason. It is starting to become uncatchable, unassailable. But a sensational performance from Rens. He's kept his cool in the early stages, and now he's being rewarded with a fantastic drive. He is still well ahead of the pace, as the drivers are scrapping for 4th place at best. Now should be getting DRS, he does, on Spicer. Spicer seems to be hanging back, Myers seems to be hanging back though, so looks like it will still be 4th place for Spicer. 3 to go here, and that means we're not getting any safety cars tonight, so it looks like Rens just has to finish. Not going to be much dramas here, I presume, knowing what he's capable of. He's just put in a scintillating drive today, has Rens. He has just been untouchable ever since the pit stops. And looks like that's... oh, Marius has had a spin! But he's still in 5th place. But he's fell right down. Doesn't look like he's going to get that 4th place now. He'll have to settle for 2 points less. So lead will now be 22 points, and if he were to not concede more than 5, he would win the championship next time. Actually, I think, yeah, if he actually won this race tonight and Hazara scored 0, he would have won the championship. I just realised, because they would have on the countback rule, if they're tied, actually no, he wouldn't be able to win it. You'd have to score pretty much a shutout over Marius with Hazara. Not fair to have a PSGL F1 driver in F3. Rens Thomason is not F1, he's F3. Rens was fighting Justin. To be fair, if you haven't seen the other part of the race, he was fighting Justin from the very start. just that extra oomph from his teammate probably helped. As now we're battling for third, it seems. Justin has seemed to lose his pace. Or is he having a bit of a... He did not look very comfortable through there. Justin seems to be losing pace and now could be having his podium streak snapped here by Spicer. Justin has a free podium streak. An internal battle between the Red Bull gentlemen is unfolding before your very eyes right now. Spicer closing up as the final lap is about to begin. And Spicer gets through. Justin has let him go, I think. What has happened there? What has happened there? I have no clue, but whatever it is, Spicer is in the third now, and that's Hazara. Whoa, a freeway battle between Hazara, Yasasaki, Kahilo, and Yasasaki is up into 8th, and what has happened to Hazara? Hazara seems to have just let him through. I do not know what has happened there. This is crucial for the championship. He needs these points, and Yasasaki loses the position. Goes back up into 8th, does Kahilo. Oh, has he lost his wing? He's lost his wing! That's no wing on that car! What has happened to Yasasaki? All that hard work's gone and he's not going to get a point! Actually, he might. No, he's not. Caracelli's closing up. Caracelli's closing up and he's nearly hit Yasasaki. And that is so disappointing for a driver that works so hard to get up these positions. He's just lost it all. Now we've got to go to the Red Bull battle. These two Red Bull battles fighting for the podium position. Can Justin keep his podium streak alive? We'll have to cut to the winner, Rens Thomason, who's battling with Justin all this night until the pit stops. He has completely dominated the second part of the race and wins as the two Red Bulls go side by side into the final braking zone. Spicer and Justin together through the final corner. Sapala gets second, but Spicer is going to snap the streak and get third from his teammate. Justin, that will be very disappointing for him. He did all that work against Rens, but he doesn't get a podium. Marius gets 5th, and looks like he'll be getting 4 points up in the race for the championship. Hazara finishes in 9th. Yasasaki does finish in 10th. Now, don't know what happened there. Well, Caracelli had a penalty, but Saki finishes in 10th with a broken front wing. So he is getting a point after all. He should be consider himself lucky, though that could have ended in much more horrendous circumstances. And oh dear, Fuzio has run out of fuel. Well, just let him cross the line. He's not scoring anything. So it is Rens Thomason that wins by absolute miles, it seemed like. Second place in Sapala for his 4th consecutive podium. Justin loses his streak though. Luke Thomason, 2nd consecutive appearance. He scores a victory. Didn't appear last week, so 2 starts, 2 wins in a row for Thomason. As we go into the final 2 rounds, it is a provisional 21-point lead for Marius, 81 to Hazara's 60. And Sapala goes up to 55. Justin going up to 48. Spies are going up to 39. And there is your results. Rens Thomason going up to 43. No one gets the fastest lap. Caracelli said it, but didn't finish in the points. This is all provisional though. You may see some penalties being awarded. But it is Rens Thomason that is tonight's winner, with Sapala and Spicer in 2nd and 3rd respectively. Justin in 4th. Miles rounding up the top 5. Devon in 6th. Raphael 7th. Hilo 8, Pizarro 9th, and Yasasaki with broken front wing, finishing 10th from last. Not a good night if you're Caracelli / Fazio, Angelo, or Lewis. They did not score any points tonight. And I tell you what, that first part of the race was quite exciting. It was just shuffling around and, thinking, oh, is Ensapala going to make the move? And then, after the pit stops, it just seemed to fizzle out. Once Renz, who lost out on the undercut, managed to get a boost from his teammate Fazio, and it turned out to be his best friend, and it's going to help him win, and it has helped him win. Here in Miami, we've got 2 races to go in this championship. Could be one next week at Silverstone, but if not, it will go to Bahrain. We'll see you next week. It'll be the same time, same place. It'll be the 22nd of January. We'll be in Silverstone, the home of Formula One, where it all began 74 years ago. And then it'll be, and the week after, it will be Bahrain, which will round out the season, a long, long season, which has seen tons of action. And that'll be season 35 wrapped up. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Sorry if there's no Byron here, and sorry if I did have some microphone issues earlier. I did change the microphone. So there you go. That is going to do it for this week. I've been Otaku Logan. Hopefully Byron's back next week. Until next week, I bid you a very good night.